Tell the people who you are.
So my name is LaDonna. I work at Diamond Mine Real Estate. I'm an agent under Nadira Taylor. So we work with NACA a lot. We don't just do NACA, but we get mostly NACA clients. And why I love the idea of NACA is because you have $40,000. You're looking at it like, can I afford closing? Can I get an appraiser? Can I get an attorney? An inspection has to be done, and then I have to move in the house. So I tell people, look at it as if, why I say start with NACA, even if you can go FHA, conventional, Sony Ma, everything, start with NACA, have all your ducks in a row, because then you can buy down the interest on a $925,000 house to 0.25.
So let me ask you a question. Most people think NACA for broke people.
Correct.
That you have no money.
Correct.
That you got to be broke to get approved for NACA.
Yes.
Is that true?
It's not true.
Okay. So can I make over $100,000 a year and still get approved for a NACA loan?
Yes, I have clients now in their household, they make $320,000 for the year.
And they're doing a NACA
And
loan.
they're using NACA.
Okay.
And they're doing it to make sure that they can buy the house, buy down the interest to a certain amount, and they're not over a certain amount. So with NACA, they also preach financial literacy.
Okay.
So before they come with the documents, before we even take you out, you basically went through underwriting. So they sit down, they go through all the documents, and they're saying, okay, so even if you can say I can afford $2,200, another bank might say you're eligible for $3,000, but NACA is saying you're eligible for this, but you can't afford this.
Okay.
So they do that from the beginning. They cut that out.
Affordability
versus
eligibility.
Correct.
So they're looking at your affordability versus what you are eligible for.
Right.
Smart.
So then they send you to us to find an agent. Okay. So then you come to us, and then we reevaluate everything. We go over with them again.
So what separates you guys from every real estate agent out there that's trying to do or help someone with a NACA loan? Because people have issues with NACA and finding the right real estate agent. So how does a first-time home buyer who's using the NACA program identify the perfect real estate agent to work with them in NACA?
That's a great question. So the thing for us is we have the office that has the most people have used NACA. Okay. So it's not just to tell you NACA is great, but our principal broker has used NACA, and 3 of the other women in the office have used NACA as well. I'm already a I own several homes, and I'm already an investor.
Talk your shit, girl. Talk your shit, girl.
I won't be able to use NACA, which there are some loopholes where I can possibly transfer them into, different corporations.
That's another video.
Different things.
That's another video.
And then use NACA, but not today. We won't talk about that. But so that's the reason why, because it's like, how can you tell me to do something if you've never done it? And everyone in our, most of the women in our office have walked the walk, so they understand all of the loopholes and the pitfalls you might experience, so we can see, like, we're foreshadowing where you can go. So we think for you. And that's how I like to do it. Like, I like to think for you. And most times they want to get one families. Okay. And I always get them into a multi.
Well, yeah, because you think like an investor.
Correct.
Because you are an investor.
Correct.
Right?
Correct.
So it's very important for people to work with realtors who invest.
Exactly.
That understand the game. That way, that first-time home buyer don't make a mistake. Because if the first-time home buyer is not thinking about investing, then it's fine. It's fine. Right. It's cool. But if your goal is to build a portfolio, then you shouldn't look at a single family, a condo, a townhouse, a co-op. Any of that stuff, you should always go multifamily first.
Exactly.
And if you can use NACA to start your house hacking journey,
why not?
Why not?
The clients I had last week, they got the interest rate down to 0.825.
Well, hold the fuck up.
Right.
Zero what?
0.825.
How much did they pay to buy that down?
They spent. I got them a seller's concession for $30,000.
Oh,
so they only used $25,000 of their own capital.
So they used $25,000 plus the seller's concession.
Correct.
So
to buy down the interest.
$50-something thousand, and they brought it down to less than 1%.
Correct.
0.8%.
3-family in Brooklyn.
That's
Crown Heights area.
That's $1 million.
That's it.
So
and the house was they got the house. They got the house for $900, and I got it for them for $965. The house appraised at $1.13.
What? Hold on. So you got the house for $965.
Correct.
Got them a $20K seller's concession.
Yeah.
The home $30K concession.
Correct.
The home appraised for $1.3. How the hell did you get them $400,000 off the asking price? We need to know this. This is important.
So I just spoke with them. So it was right before COVID happened, right? So I'm telling them, like, if they shut down, you guys are going to end up with this debt. It's like dead money sitting here. And they were going through a divorce. So sometimes another thing I like to do to find houses for my clients is I look up, like, divorce decrees. Like, okay, who's trying to sell a house? Because if they're having a divorce and they need to get out the house, both people are looking at it like, I just want the money. I want to get away from this man. I want to get away from this woman. Let's sell the house. And they split the money. And that's how that happened.
So is that public record when someone files for divorce? That's a public record.
It's public record.
Okay, that's a gem. The people need to know that. The people, I see your face right now, and you're like, Matt, shut up. But no, you gotta tell the people the secrets.
Yes, it is public record.
Tell them a gem.
It is
you
public
using
record.
public records to
Yes.
search divorce decrees.
Correct.
And that's how you found this off-market property, basically.
Correct. And then I actually called, and there was a listing agent on it 2 years ago. And when I called her, she's friends with them, and they relisted it with her just to get the sale done. So I ended up making her money, made myself money, and my clients got a 3-family property in Crown Heights in Brooklyn for under $1 million.
For under $1 million with $350,000 plus of equity in the home, and they have an interest rate
0.825.
Look. Tell them how to find you.
You can
look. Y'all better hit up the NACA Queens. I'm telling y'all.
You can find us at Diamond Mine Real Estate in West Hempstead. My Instagram is at @IamLaDonna_. Wait, no, let's go back, y'all. Sorry, IM_LaDonna, and then you can find us at Diamond Mine RE.
Look, guys, y'all see Diamond Mine Realty always on my page. I call them the NACA Queens for a reason and a purpose. They know the NACA program. If you're in New York, if you're looking to use NACA, you got to work with the NACA Queens. But they also invest too, right? All the NACA Queens invest in real estate, and they have a mindset of investors because they are investors. Now, this whole divorce decree gem, I'm going to use that for myself. I don't know about y'all, but that was a whole gem.
Right.
A whole gem. So
Right.
look, y'all better hit her up, go follow her, and go buy some damn real estate in 2020.
Let's get some houses.
Let's get some houses.